No, no. Yes, you can't sit here.
Where they're seated. Always a first for class of 2023, always a first. So we are going, that was funny. We're just, ignore the men and women behind the curtain. They will take care of it. And we're going to try to proceed with our normally scheduled programming. So, good evening. My name is Mrs. Lisa Nemeth, principal of Ludlow High School, and I ask that you all please stand for the Star-Spangled Banner, which will be performed by the members of the Ludlow High School Concert Chorus under the direction of Mr. Kevin McAvoy. Please remove all hats, silence all cell phones and electronic devices. I ask that the seniors, if you're in your right seat and you're a member of the concert choir, come forward at this time.
They're very
Please be seated. Ms. Laundreville, please seat your class.
Yeah, Riley!
Because Memorial Day was just 3 days ago, I ask that we pause for a moment of silence to honor all those who served in our military and made the ultimate sacrifice. Thank you. And now, those in the audience and behind me who will be serving in the military, or who have served in the military, or are currently in the military, please stand to be recognized for your service and dedication in the armed forces. Ludlow High School has a special accomplishment this year. One of our seniors successfully completed his Marine Corps boot camp and is currently a Marine. Aiden Leary, please stand for a special applause. Congratulations, Aiden, on your success. So welcome Superintendent Dr. Frank Tiano, school committee members, Ludlow High School faculty, staff, parents, family members, and friends, and most importantly, the Ludlow High School class of 2023. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 113th Ludlow High School commencement exercises. The class of 2023 is the 29th Ludlow High School class to graduate at the William D. Mullins Memorial Center. The William D. Mullins Memorial Center has a significant tie to Ludlow and its roots. Mr. Mullins lived in Ludlow and taught at Ludlow High School in the late 1960s. He was an educator of history and government for 12 years, was elected to the Ludlow Board of Selectmen, and eventually became a state representative. In 1985, Mr. Mullins, then the vice chair of the House and Ways Means Committee, argued that the UMass Amherst campus lacked an indoor facility of sufficient size for major sports and other events. Mr. Mullins died of cancer in 1986 at age 54, but several of his colleagues in the legislature, as well as other supporters, carried on his project. As a tribute to Mullins' dedication to UMass sports, the facility was named in his memory. The Ludlow High School class of 1993 was the first high school ever to hold their graduation at the William D. Mullins Memorial Center. So we will now once again hear from the concert choir, with this being the seniors' last performance as members of the Ludlow High School choir. They will be singing Fly Away Home by Pink Zebra.
Ride with the horses, all straight through
I'd now like to introduce a young woman who has achieved the status of being called the salutatorian. This young woman has quite a resume of accomplishments here at Ludlow High School. Not only is her grade point average a 4.67, which is technically an A++, but she has found time to be involved in more than her studies. She's been a member of student council and held the office of secretary her senior year. She is a member of the National Honor Society for 2 years, a student representative for the class of 2023, a member of the Lady Lions Club, and a member of the Student Athlete Leadership Team. She was also a student athlete who played on the girls volleyball team for 4 years and was honored to be called captain her senior year. Somehow, she also finds time to volunteer as a youth volleyball coach and work for a job for the past 3 years as an assistant baker and cashier at a local bakery shop. She has co-founded the Lions Community Closet, which brought to life her senior civics project that allowed students in need of clothing to visit a closet/classroom in Ludlow High School to discreetly take clothing if needed. She will be attending UMass Amherst this fall, where she was accepted into the BioTAP program, which is the Biological Sciences Talent Advanced Program. This is an invitation only for first-year honors college students who are admitted as biological science majors. Invitation to BioTAP is based on criteria set by the Department of Biology and is limited to 48 honors college students. Our salutatorian will be pursuing a pre-med track where she hopes to eventually attend medical school and become an anesthesiologist. At this time, I'd like to introduce the class of 2023's salutatorian, Maggie Ayers, and her parents, Susan and William, who will be presenting Maggie with their salutatorian medal. Being called the valedictorian of your class is obviously an honor and an achievement that not only involves hard work during your 4 years of high school, but it involves a personality of determination, perseverance, and courage to stand out. Matt Favada, who is this year's valedictorian, has a GPA of 4.68, which is 0.01 higher than our salutatorian. Matthew has been busy here at Ludlow High School not only with his academics, but he is a member of the National Honor Society, the math team, and was a student representative to the Ludlow School Committee. Matt also filled his time with being a member of the Hampden County District Youth Advisory Board Substance Use Committee and the leader his senior year for the Hampden County District Youth Advisory Board Mental Health Committee. Matt played hockey and baseball for 4 years at Ludlow High School and was honored with the role of captain his senior year for the baseball team. Matt's volunteering hours included being a math tutor and a teacher's assistant for the science department. Somehow, he also found time to work during the summer as a lifeguard for 2 years at the John F. Thompson Memorial Pool in Ludlow. Matt applied and was accepted at, hold on to your seats, Clarkson University, Rochester Institute of Technology, University of Vermont, Syracuse University, Worcester Polytechnic Institute, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, University of Maryland, Virginia Tech, Purdue University, University of Notre Dame, and Georgia Tech. Any guesses where he's going?
Georgia Tech.
Matt will be attending Georgia Tech in the fall, majoring in aerospace engineering. Matt is hoping to someday work for a revolutionary space engineering company developing a new technology that leads humanity deeper in their understanding of the universe. When I asked Matt if there was anything special he'd like me to know about him as our class of 2023 valedictorian, he said, "I love my brother Jack. and we push each other to be our best selves. I would now like to call forward Matt Fabada, who will receive his valedictorian medal from his parents Karen and Louis Fabada, and then he will address his class.
Yellow.
Good evening, esteemed faculty and staff, parents, extended family members, members of the school committee, Mrs. Nemeth, and administration, and you guys, the class of 2023. I'm honored to stand up here as the valedictorian of the class of 2023. Now, it was only a short while ago that Ludlow High School saw the class of 23, that beady-eyed crop of innocent adolescents enter its raised brick walls. We had no idea what we were in for. We didn't know that Mr. Oliveira was allergic to blue dye. We didn't know that Dr. Johnson has a website. I mean, we didn't even know our school had a deli bar until it was so graciously brought back to us during our senior season. But one thing that we always did understand, before we even walked through those doors, was that we would support each other through thick and thin, and our years in high school proved that. And that's what's so great about living in Ludlow. It seems no matter the obstacle, the support you're looking for is always there. And on behalf of the class of 23, I think it's only proper to thank our wonderful teachers for always being there. Nurses and healthcare professionals, thank you for always being there. The custodians, thank you for always being there. No matter the mess, you guys are always there. Jack, my lovely brother Jack, thank you for always being there. Love you, bro. My lovely parents, Karen and Louis, thank you for being my chauffeurs, my personal chefs, and my alarm clock when I forgot to charge my phone the night before, which was pretty much every single night. But most importantly, Quizlet and Sparknose, thank you so much for always being there. But here I am, standing up on this stage, thanking everybody as though we're not going to see them again. But these folks aren't going anywhere. Except Mrs. Wright, Mr. Lee, and Mr. Fanning. Their sentences are up. Mrs. Stratton is always going to answer questions with shaking my head. Mr. Walsh is always going to harass students down the hall as if he was a recruiter for an Olympic running team. Mr. Pierce is always going to threaten a pop quiz and never actually give one. Mrs. Sands always going to have her contagious laugh. And Mr. Elson is always going to be known as the infamous Scare Bear. You see, this isn't goodbye. This is see you later when we're all significantly smarter, wealthier, funnier, and more gorgeous looking than we are right now. However, I would be remiss if I didn't offer one piece of advice as we get dismissed one last time. Fellow graduates, as we prepare to embark on new adventures and embrace the opportunities that lie ahead, let us remember that the friendships we've forged, the lessons we've learned, and the memories we've created will forever be etched in our hearts. We have grown together, laughed together, and supported one another through both triumphs and challenges. In the words of American author Ralph Waldo Emerson, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Within each of us, there is an untapped potential, a boundless capacity for growth, and a spark of brilliance that can illuminate the world. Embrace the uncertainties, for they offer opportunities for growth and discovery. The path ahead may not always be smooth, but it is through those challenges that we discover our true purpose. So as we bid farewell to high school and unlock the keys to more than just one bathroom, let us face the future with unwavering optimism, unyielding perseverance, and a profound belief in our ability to make a difference in the world. Thank you.
I would now like to introduce the class president, Riley Longerville, who will be given the graduation message.
Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, friends, and family. Thank you for being here. Before I begin, I want to say an enormous thank you to our advisors, Mr. Campbell, Mrs. Nason, and Mrs. Sands for their incredible contributions to our class over the past few years. We wouldn't be here without them. I also want to acknowledge Mrs. Smith and Mrs. Yanyo for their help with any troubles we came across along the way, which was more than we'd like to admit. And lastly, thank you to Mrs. Nemeth, Mr. Mitchell, Mr. Taylor, Mr. Brillo, and Dr. Frank Tiano for your guidance. My name is Riley Longerville, and I have the honor of speaking to you today as we celebrate the Ludlow High School graduating class of 2023. We made it. I want to ask my peers to take a look around. Smile at the people next to you, in front and behind. Find your friends and family in the audience, give them a wave, and thank them for your support. Thanks, Mom and Dad, and Dylan. I love you guys. Let it sink in that this is the last time we'll be all in the same room as a class, and please be present. I want to acknowledge that one of our peers is not with us here tonight. Our friend Andrew McDonald passed away last year, and it's hard to celebrate such a big day without him. To show how much he means to our class, I would like to present his family with a cap that we have all signed in his memory. While he's not here with us physically, I know his fun-loving and kind spirit is ever present. Believe it or not, I began planning for this speech my sophomore year. My goal then was to say that I had united our class finally. That's what I've been trying to do for these past 4 years. And while that goal still hasn't changed, today I stand here unsure of what it means to unite a class or if that's even possible. Therefore, I don't believe I've accomplished this. If I told my sophomore year self this, she would be mortified and probably call me a failure. She was dramatic, but in a sense, she had every right to be. I mean, we didn't win a single spirit week. It was pulling teeth to get some people to wear our class color, which is red. And I can't help but think the only reason we're all here today is because it's mandatory. I didn't write this in, but we screwed up sitting down. But let's not dwell on the negatives, because in chasing this goal of unification, I've created such memorable experiences for both myself and my peers, and we've created bonds that will last a lifetime. I've realized that success is not always measured based on where you end up, but by what you experience in the process. Throughout your life, you won't always end up where you once intended to, but it's the way you respond to this, your attitude, and most importantly, your perspective that will determine if your efforts were worth it. I can confidently say that mine were. So don't stop chasing your goals, no matter how far-fetched they may seem. Remember, the journey is the best part. On our class trip last week, we went to a beach in Newport, where I attempted to fly a kite for the first time. It started off rocky. It would only fly about a foot off the ground, and it wouldn't stop spinning in a circle like a torpedo. Eventually, after some heckling from Mrs. Yanyo, it took flight. But even then, it wasn't all smooth sailing. There were many times when it went up and down, crashed into another, and many times that Ninja Turtle kite took a nosedive into the sand. However, when it did fly, it soared. And I feel that in many ways that flight represents our high school experience. The ups and downs represent the fun times and the ones where the stress felt never ending. The gaining of friends and the losing of some. The good grades and the bad ones, the successes and the failures. In the grand scheme of things, that's life. It's gonna knock you down, but that's where you need to take charge and determine whether you're gonna let it push you further into the sand or if you're gonna rise above and soar. As you begin your ascent, I'd like to share some advice. 20 years from now, you will not be judged based on your status, your career, your net worth, your appearance. You will be remembered based on your character. So carry yourself with kindness and compassion and always follow your heart. Use the incredible voice that you have been gifted for good rather than evil. Surround yourself with people that uplift you and love you for the person that you are, not the person that you envy or the person you pretend to be. And please be that person to those around you. In light of being yourself, find a career that makes you happy rather than the one with the best money. If you question this for even a second, ask yourself, is a life lived unhappily a life well lived? If you love what you do, the rest will follow. And finally, I want to urge you to wake up and remember that tomorrow is never guaranteed. Live every day as though it's your last, because life is too short and unpredictable to act in any other way. It's truly been an honor leading this class, and I'm proud of each and every single one of us. Congratulations, and thank you.
So here we are, class of 2023, celebrating graduation. Your distinguished classmates have told you to look forward, reach for the stars, the future is yours, and many other inspiring messages. I'd like to take this moment to take a look back at this year and highlight for the audience the accomplishments of the class of 2023. To begin, there are 193 graduating seniors. 52 of those seniors are members of National Honor Society, which is represented by the blue hood and blue and gold tassel they are wearing. 88 seniors are wearing a gold cord, which represents the achievement of pro merito, which means their grade point average was an 85 or better upon graduation. 10 seniors are sitting in the front row and wearing a double gold cord, which represents they are in the top 10 of their class. 16 seniors are wearing a pink cord, which represents their membership in the National Tri-M Music Honor Society. They are exemplary students who represent true modern music masters. We have 2 seniors wearing a multicolor cord, which represents the Commonwealth's seal of biliteracy. These students have demonstrated proficiency in both English and a foreign language, which they have pursued for 5 years along with the understanding of multiple cultures. The foreign languages represented are Spanish and Portuguese. 55 seniors achieved a John and Abigail Adams Scholarship. This is a scholarship that provides the graduating senior with free tuition to any state college in Massachusetts. The 55 seniors awarded the scholarship achieved advanced and proficient on their MCAS scores and ranked in the top 10% of those tested. 81% of the seniors are continuing their education at a 4-year college, 2-year college, or technical school. 6% of the students are entering the military, 8% are entering the workforce, and 5% of the students reported taking a year off to explore their options. There are 81 colleges the seniors were accepted at, and there are approximately 52 different colleges they are attending. Another testament to the success of the class of 2023 is at class night, 115 scholarships were awarded to individuals in the class, totaling $142,000. All these accomplishments would not have been possible without the support and love from parents, family members, teachers, and staff. I would personally like to thank the class advisors of the class of 2023, Mr. Campbell, Mrs. Nason, and Mrs. Sands, I have seen the endless hours they have spent to help these students succeed academically, emotionally, but most importantly, socially. A special thank you to all 4 school counselors who pushed and pushed these students their senior year not to have senioritis in January. And speaking of perseverance, a huge shout out to Ms. Kukulanian, our yearbook advisor, who led a group of students to publish an amazing yearbook that was distributed at class night. Mr. Kevin McAvoy, thank you. Mr. McAvoy stepped in as choral director in December when his formal training has always been instrumental. Thank you for doing double duty with our students all year long. And lastly, she's not here tonight, but a thank you to Mrs. Miranda, our lead secretary in the main office, for all her hard work and long hours that allowed this graduation day to become a reality. So this year we are not only saying goodbye to the class of 2023, but we say goodbye to 3 faculty members. Mr. Hollington Lee, a science teacher. Mrs. Diane Wright, a math special education teacher. Mr. Marty Fanning, a history, but so much, much more to Ludlow High School. They're all retiring at the end of this school year, and best wishes to them all. They will sincerely be missed. So the class of 2023, are there any words of wisdom I can instill upon you? Most likely not. I know all of you have a passion to get out into the world and spread your wings. The walls of Ludlow High School have served its purpose for you, and you now have to figure out your purpose. The beginning of your senior year, you all had the opportunity to decorate your graduation cap, and they were hung proudly in the main lobby of Ludlow High School. As I took them down last week, for all of you to wear tonight, I found such joy in reading the thoughts you had in September. I hope they matched your thoughts as you sit here today. A few sayings struck me, and I wanted to share them. I hope you don't mind. This chapter is ending, but my story has just begun. Cap decorated by Jaden Kniford. How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Cap decorated by Julia Matus. I trust the next chapter because I know the author. Cap decorated by Kayla Kabala. She knows she lived through it to get to this moment. Cap decorated by Jocelyn St. Pierre. And lastly, and I'm sure students, you'll all agree with this one, there's no place I'd rather be than on stage getting my diploma. Cap decorated by Ella Roy. So whatever your cap may or may not have said, graduates, please remember your roots and promise yourself you will always try hard. If you have learned anything these past 4 years, life can be short and not always fair. Make the most of each day and always remember you are a lion. Congratulations, class of 2023. So this part of the program is now where we hand out achievement awards. So I will be calling their names, and if they students who would please come up, we'll be handing you your award, and you can go right back to your seat. And these are also in your program. So our #1 ranking student getting the Ludlow Education Association Award is Matt Favada. Excellence in the Study of Literature, the George E. Russell Award, Benjamin Santos. study of United States history, the Paul R. Baird U.S. History Award, Olivia Fournier-Wiley. The School Citizenship Award, the American Legion Award, goes to Adam Krutka. Excellence in the Study of Social Studies, the John J. Hurley Award, Kylie Gobbin. Excellence in the Study of Language, the Paulo Zena Foreign Language Award, Dowdy Guerrero. Excellence in the Study of Art, the Bernard Burns Art Award, Lizette Mendez. If you get a chance, check out her artwork. She drew it all herself on her cap. It's beautiful. The Excellence in the Study of Choral Music, Music History, and Music Theory, the Gregory Rinn Award, Angela Falsetti. Excellence in the Study of English, the Florence M. Saunier Award, Maggie Ayers. The one who best exemplifies the combination of athletics, academics, and good sportsmanship, the James P. Rooney Award for Excellence in Boys Athletics, Samuel Kochi. The one who best exemplifies the combination of athletics, academics, and good sportsmanship, the Ludlow High School Award for Excellence in Girls Athletics, Kylie Gobbin. Leadership and Service to Ludlow High School, the William D. Mullins Student Government Award, Matthew Favada. Excellence in the Study of Instrumental Music, the John Philip Sousa Band Award, Gabrielle Gonsalves. Excellence in the Study of Mathematics, the Peter Boyda Award, Andrew Lynch. Excellence in the Study of Science, the Francis R. Douglas Achievement Award, Matthew Favada. Congratulations, students. I now have one more award to give to a teacher. Beginning with the graduating class of 2020, each senior at the beginning of their senior year signs a white graduation gown. Their signing of the gown is a commitment that they plan to make it through their senior year and graduate. Not only do they sign the white graduation gown, but they also sign the banner you see hanging down front their freshman year. As an expression of their gratitude at the end of their senior year, students then choose a teacher at Ludlow High School that has impacted them the most throughout their 4 years and has contributed positively to the Ludlow High School community. Not only have students recognized the impact teachers have had on students, but the Ludlow High School graduating class of 1972 also recognizes a teacher who has made a positive impact on the students. At the class of 1972 50th class reunion, the class decided to recognize an LHS teacher with a medallion and a plaque to be hung at Ludlow High School and a monetary award for all their hard work. I'd like to now call to the stage to receive their award from this year's class president, Riley Laundreville, the teacher that was chosen to wear the white graduation gown and receive the recognition by the class of 1972. Please come to the stage, Mr. Keith Woodman. Congratulations, Mr. Woodman. As a side note, this is the 3rd year Mr. Woodman has been chosen by the seniors to receive this award. I do want to note our Science Department Chairperson, Mrs. Diana Sands, was 1 vote shy of beating Mr. Woodman. Round of applause for both. So I'd now like to invite the seniors who are members of the concert band to join their classmates for their last instrumental performance, Cajun Folk Songs, directed by band director Mr. Kevin McAvoy.
I'm Kylie Lariviere, Vice President of the Class of 2023. I'd like to introduce the Superintendent of Ludlow Public Schools, Dr. Frank Tiani.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to our graduates. Today's commencement is another first for me in Ludlow, and I'm privileged to be here with all of you and to be part of this important ceremony. Graduates, as we move through the program, please know that this commencement has meaning beyond your time at Ludlow High School. It is a celebration that includes our entire school system as we honor the continuous effort that you have put forth in the years prior to this moment as well. Though this is a common end for all of you, it has not been a common trip. Graduation underscores, subtly perhaps, the countless individual stories, achievements, and challenges that are the fabric of every high school diploma. Over the years, all of you have engaged in your studies, overcome obstacles, and dedicated yourself to advancing your own education. Regardless of your rank or what you are doing next year, the common denominator for all of you is perseverance, hard work, and a belief in yourself. So celebrate, as today is your day. But as you do, make sure that you also take time to reflect and appreciate those who have been there for you throughout not only high school, but your entire school career. People such as your family, friends, faculty, administrators, and staff members who believed in you when your own faith was shaken. As you move forward from the safety of Ludlow High School, your level of self-reliance, independence, and maturity will increase exponentially, as that is a natural part of growing up. Insecurity, setbacks, and poor decisions are also part of life's lessons as well. But remember that when you face these challenges, those same people and the people in our community, the people of Ludlow, are confident in your ability to get through those difficult times. So have that same confidence and continue to believe in yourself. Congratulations, class of 2023, and best of luck.
Hello, I am Isabella Fernandez, Secretary of the Class of 2023. I'd like to introduce the Chairperson of the Ludlow School Committee, Mr. Jeffrey Lynn.
Thank you. Short and sweet, short and sweet. That was a message I got from many people while preparing this speech. Good evening to the parents and family members, our esteemed faculty, and most importantly, the incredible graduating class of 2023. I did print a speech from ChatGPT, but after reading it, there was no way anyone is believing that I wrote it. For instance, a quote, "Let your knowledge be the compass as you sail the uncharted waters of life." Yeah, that is not something that I would say. And I apologize if someone else's speech here tonight has that saying in there. So before I give my sincerest congratulations to this graduating class, I feel it necessary to provide the audience with some tea. Tea is gossip. You'll see where I'm going with this. As an educator for the past 15 years, I have spent my days inside of high school walls, surrounded by teenagers. Because of my experience, I feel it necessary to inform our attending audience that teenagers today do have their own language, and it is strange. During a test, a student calls out, "Mr. Lang, this test is mad hard." And then another replies, "On God." Now, imagine my confusion as the test they were taking was on Ohm's Law and had nothing to do with God. Another scenario. I say aloud, "Class, we have homework tonight." And a student yells out, "No cap." Since I don't know how to respond to this, I give them a sideways look. I then hear, "Why are you throwing shade, mister?" Another scenario. One day I entered the class wearing a button-down shirt, khaki pants, typical dress casual attire. I then hear, "Mr. Lang has that drip today. He is W-Riz." Now, they still won't tell me what that means. They just say that it means I'm smart, so I just smile and say thank you. The final scenario, my own daughters hear my speech. They're horrified, obviously. One replied, "It does not make you funny, it just makes you goofy." And then the other called me cringe. Now again, I don't know what all these things mean, so I will just continue to take them as compliments. I bring these situations to you all in efforts to emphasize the love I have for being a teacher. There is no place that I would rather be. To the parents and loved ones of these graduates, high school is hard. The amount of academic work is hard. The social aspect is hard. The internal, the external pressure is all hard. Everything is harder now than what I remember school being. Today's graduates have accomplished their first tremendous academic and social challenge, and for this we are all proud. To the graduating class of 2023, all of the usual graduation sayings are true. This is the first chapter of the book on your life. This is a milestone that could not have been achieved without great teachers and supportive families. But the one thing I really want you to remember from that crazy speaker is please, please do not pay any mind to people that put down your generation or past generations. It's been happening forever. Hearing phrases like "the kids these days," or "they don't have this," or "they can't do that," pay no mind. Or "when I was a kid, I walked in snow for miles." We've heard all of them. Please pay no mind. You all, the Ludlow graduates, are exactly where you should be at exactly the right time. You are our future, and we need you to all believe in yourselves. Show us old folk how to live and succeed in an ever-changing world. None of you are L's, you are all W's.
Superintendent Dr. Giano, School Committee Chairperson Mr. Lang. At this time, I attest that the students seated here today have successfully completed all the academic requirements necessary to obtain a diploma from Ludlow High School. I recommend the awarding of diplomas at this time. It is the Ludlow High School tradition to keep the awarding of the diplomas a ceremonious process, so I ask that the audience be respectful in our applause so that each family member may hear the name of their graduate being called. Thank you.
Riley Eve Longerville. Kylie Marie Laviere. Isabella Maria Fernandez. Kate Adelina Wiley. Matthew Paul Favada. Maggie Joan Ayers. Ebru Isha Kara Aslan. Torkato John Zena. Aaron Joseph Little. Alexander Raymond Dion. Olivia Ann Fournier Wiley. William Roland Reed. Emre Kara Aslan. Raniel Tavares. Madison Denise Gallman. Mia Amanda Dias Bradway. Ashley Fonseca Quiterio. Amy Linda Texera. Gianna Kayleen Swatlowski. Gabriella Martins. Kelsey Christina Gilrain. Ashlyn Marissa Keating. Abigail Michelle Showalter. Lizette Angelise Mendez. Abigail Megan Cruz. Kylie Hua. Natalie Nicole Libby. Michaela Grace Nelson. Maya Depina Leandro. Ayana Lynn Johnson Theriak. Esma Gull. Anthony Joseph Saloyo. Anthony João Martins. Alida Estrelita Estrada Requena. Alexandra Antasha Bunko. Aisha Zaid. In memory of Andrew McDonald, his parents, Brian and Mary, will be accepting his diploma. Marissa Helena Marks. Emra Jane Der Sarkeesian. Ariel Oy Trahan. Ashley Lauren Orborzalak. Alexa Ray Anderson Showalter. Mohammed Saad Al-Jazam. Zachary James Fagone. Julian Joseph Pesolano. Scott Anthony DeMarto. Michael Aiden Del Negro. Madeline Rose Ogorzalak. Rory Angelina DiVenuto. Melina Taylor Cust. Morgan Elizabeth Fresnall. Skylar Jessica Parente. Inalise Mercedes Garcia Cruz. Alexa Diane Levine. Taylor Lynn Walsh. Sophie Albertina Vital. Ella Renee Roy. Jessica Adelina McGee. Gaetano Lamberti Cirillo. Shaylee P. Kavanaugh. Katie Elizabeth Malakias. Julia Christine Matus. Haley Marie Tauscher. Jessica Marie Drakowski. Morgan Elizabeth Wright. Nina Marie Palmer. Ada Marion Smith. Cameron Elizabeth Brown. Ronald Schneider. Mohammed Ikram Naktari. Michael John Costa. Damon Philip Cowles. Brendan Matthew White. Jacob Joaquin Costa. Benjamin Jack Corbin. Aiden Martin Leary. Tyler Edward Hickman. Daniel Ray Stone. Jack Daniel Paquin. Keith Richard Swiderski. Marat Mehmet Ibis. Michael Salvatore Longo. Cameron Thomas Venn. Ryan Joseph Kennedy. Aiden Thomas Herview. Alexander Machado Brown. Benjamin Emilio Santos. Abraham Coach. Jonathan Fontura Gonzalez. Michael John Formeister. Ryan Joseph Cruz. Adam Christopher Krutka. Luke Robert James Sunderland. Tyler Angelo Silva Quiterio. Drew Aiden Patrick Smith. Andrew James Lynch. Zachary Ronald Tatro. Breno Caetano dos Testamentos Simons. Justin Peter Clemens. Ma Ayana Catherine Cabilling Acasio. Emily Elizabeth Pouliot. Katrina Elizabeth Alves. India Isabella Ivanek. Leanne Rose Conroy. Lauren Michelle Walzak. Marissa Danielle Marshall. Chevelle Lynn Carlson. Angela Sue Falsetti. Chideli Ramos. Olivia Faye Guerin. Victoria April Serrera. Olivia Rachel Willett. Jocelyn Kimberly St. Pierre. Ava Rose Bernard. Peyton Joe Cabral. Elena Husni Youssef. Luis Felipe Monterio Chaves. Evan Andrew Brulette. Sydney Susan Texera. Rihanna Mackenzie Ann Bramlett. Shelby Ann Auclair. Gabrielle May Gonsalves. Jace Joseph Dominique. Giuseppe Antonio Cirillo. Joshua Michael Granfield. Henry Tuan Doan Nguyen. Kevin Aaron Fowler. Antonio David Gonzalez. Samuel Jean Kochi. Kayla Nicole Carvalho. Kaylee Marie Lyman. Olivia Lorraine Ferrero. Jaden Lee Kniford. Caitlin Elizabeth Offier. Kylie Amanda Garvin. Madeline Rose Philibot. Kayla Ann Borsier. Nicole Elizabeth Esempio. Julia Nicole Colson. Angelina Ellison Lovarsky. Natalie Olivera Pereira. Emma Catherine Wayner. Grace Alexis Page. Madison Rose Faith Sunderland. F.A. Gopchek. Zane Frederick Bauer. Brandon Kenneth Germain. Jacob C. Edmund Costa. Antonio G. Marion. Anthony Francisco Costa. Evan Allen Busey. Kyle John Procon. Jalen Camacho Ohani Dantas. Drew Michael Fairthorne. Abdullah Naftari. Jason Michael Tomiano. Jacob Daniel Goodwin. Avery Michael Blue. Dylan Lopes Pereira. Matthew Stephen Santos. Luke Rivero Afonso. Samuel Matthew Quiterio Growalski. Rhea Kelly Landers. Riley Shay Cavey. Carly Jessica Schwartz. Mina Francis Vickers. Alina Alexandra Lovzovskaya. Caitlin Ann Morris. Olivia Renee Hamill. Elise Sage Lavelle. Jetta Leah Albright. Gulsum Naftari. Fatuma Mohammed Meyer. Chloe Ann Carroll. Michael Andrew Sternowski. Mertz Yan Bull. Matthew Lorenzo Mendez. Cameron Jack Clark. Owen Joseph O'Shea. Dottie Pasquale Guerrero. Taylor Dwyer. Cameron Joseph Foley. Toby Michael Page. Yatalo Gustavo Martins de Oliveira. Mason Allen Pelletier. Benjamin Nolan Riley. Nolan Michael Wicker. Braden Joseph Schwartz. Zachary James Thomas Fleming.
Congratulations to the graduates, officially alumni. Okay, please have a seat. Please have a seat. If the audience didn't hear me, I said congratulations, you are now officially alumni of Ludlow High School. We now invite you to join in the singing of the LHS Alma Mater, which will be performed by the concert chorus members. The Alma Mater is found on the back of your program, and I ask that the class of 2022 stand to sing the Alma Mater, and that any Ludlow High School alumni sitting in the audience, please stand, be recognized, and join in the singing of the Alma Mater. 3, please be seated. This now concludes our graduation ceremony. We ask the audience to please stay in your seats until the graduates recess completely out of the UMass auditorium. All guests are invited to meet the graduates on the upper concourse or in the main atrium or outside. I wish all of you a wonderful evening. Again, please stay seated until all of our graduates and faculty leave the building.